Okay guys, time for the latest edition of Let's Make a Bolt Action Pen. What I'm making today are these holders for my stylus nibs. I'm getting ready to make all these pens that have styluses on them, this rubber cap. And what they actually look like is this. Man, it's hard to focus. Anyhow, I'm turning these diameters, milling this undercut. The undercut there is actually what keeps the stylus tip on there. That and being trapped by the tube once it's slid into the tube. So I start with a solid piece of titanium. This is enough for 2 parts. And I'm still making the first part on each end right now. And what we're going to end up with is that. So this particular one has been done already, because I can't shoot video with the coolant running because it just won't work. So we're going to run it dry. The first thing it does is comes by with my probe, because I just set these things in there. There's no stop in there, so I don't know where the height is. So it measures the height of the part and then subtracts 10 thousandths from there. And sets a 0 for Z. I adjusted it so it wouldn't remove the 10 thousandths this time. So I didn't want to screw up my that undercut that's in there. So now, this should be a lathe part, but I just don't have a nice CNC lathe yet. I'm hoping to get one, and I'm working on financing for one right now. But as of today, there is not one in the shop, so I'm doing lathe work on the mill. Right now it's cutting the main outside diameter, so that this part will actually slide into the pen itself. It'll have another operation done where I drill and tap a couple screw holes in it, which screw through the pocket clip, through the pen body, and into this, and that's what holds everything together. So after this pass, it's going to move up and cut the smaller step for the nib itself. I think it takes 3 passes to do that as well. Suppose I could speed everything up here since I'm not actually cutting. There we go, I'm running a little bit faster now. Make the video a little shorter. So now it's going to switch to this chamfering tool. So now there's a chamfering tool on there that'll come around, put that chamfer on the top, and then break the edge on the step below as well. Now it's going to switch to this tool. What we got in there now is a carbide slitting saw. So it's going to come by with that carbide slitting saw and cut this undercut inside of there. And once that's done, the part will be complete. All this would be, you know, probably seconds on a nice CNC lathe if I'm starting with material that's not too much fatter in diameter. I can't imagine this part would take a whole minute to run, but it's taken me about 3 minutes to run it here, because this machine is not built for doing such things. Anyhow, there it is. That's the stylus nib. Let's see if I've got the stylus sitting here. I do. So that's what the nib itself looks like. There's an actual undercut in this opening end that fits into that slot. So it just goes on there, fits on there real good. This will get cut off later, and then this whole thing will slide in the pen with this protruding. Anyhow, there it is.